Why is it so hard to communicate? I mean, it's really simple, but to get across understanding is very difficult. I suppose what I'm referring to more specifically, helping show the relationship between ideas and things is very hard for people to comprehend. It's been hard for me to comprehend it, and the only way I was able to do it was to get very angry about my own ideas. Essentially, I had to see that my own ideas were making me angry, and that was just ultimately by suffering enough until I could just fucking let it all go. You know, it came from my awareness that I started to see, what's good, what I feel like is good is because I know that this sucks. But that didn't always suck, or that is never permanently sucky. What's happened is like the worst event in my life, or the worst like health crisis I've been through, ended up, I guess agitating me to the point where it's like I had to start communicating my values, what I value. All of my attention, all of my energy had to be placed on that. That is health to me. We're voting every day with the money that we spend. That's what we really value. That is our health. And so, the food that we eat, healthy, some of it more so than others. I mean, like a bag of Cheetos, very little nutritional value compared to some fresh produce, whatever, like broccoli smoothie, the Choco Braco. It's my signature. I mean, I started to notice, I don't really need much. I don't need to go out to the bar on the weekend with friends, even though that helps trigger an emotional fulfillment. It is all temporary fillers to avoid that's never going to be complete until it can look outside and see exactly what it feels inside. And so, when I was angry, when I was, struggling with my own comparisons, that's when I was judgmental. We're constantly making judgments, so it's kind of impossible to say, I'm not judgmental anymore. We still know what pain and pleasure feel like because of the same comparisons. And so all these emotional states are essentially pain and pleasure points being struck, and then we satisfy them through actions, through food. Sometimes an emotional void is going to be filled with food, snacking. So many relationships that I've had to go through to see ultimately what I wanted by getting what I didn't want. And so I felt shame because I fucked up the things I did want, even though it never really was what I wanted because it didn't work out, if that makes any sense. So I had to essentially wade through the waters of, what do I want? How do I get that? These days I've been focusing more clearly on what do I want, and the truth is that everything is beautiful. So bad is beautiful because it helps us know what is good. Pain is beautiful because it helps us feel pleasure. All these sort of cling-ons to, I want, pleasure only, or, I don't want to experience bad things because that sucks, and I don't want pain because it sucks. All of that desire, that is the root of all your suffering. Self is other. There is no way to separate myself from what I'm seeing, going through, the people in my life, and what I believe about them. What I believe about what I'm going, all those events, what I believe about them. There's no way I can separate that feeling from the identity of myself. I can't give it to you, not directly. I can describe it to you, and it might make some sort of sense, but from your own context of understanding, you've learned to experience pain and emotion through your own lens, which is beautiful all itself. So it all cycles back to beauty. The more beauty we can create, the more relaxation we can feel. And that is the most important thing right now, because the world is so stressed out. People are getting really kind of their feathers ruffled, and maybe I seem like a dick, and I'm not trying to be. I'm just trying to say, hey, like, hey dog, hey friend, like, fucking come this way. Like, look, like, let the pain and trauma heal you. Man, I was running from mine forever, and that run, although it felt nice to go on, you know, it felt nice to want to find pleasure and eliminate my pain. You know, all that running was essentially just me putting off what I have right now, and what I have right now is what is happening, and what is happening is happiness. That is the root of happiness. This paradigm of the pursuit of happiness, or that happiness even can be pursued, is removing our state of now, putting it into the future, which might not ever be. And so we're skipping over what we have right now, right in front of us, and externalizing our power, and we're externalizing our ability to see and think for ourselves by giving other people the authority to do it for us. And perception is it is the key, the master switch. And unlock your perception by choosing to remove your judgment. You will be 100,000 times happier. I mean, you don't have to live in the judgment of other people anymore. You can start to see, oh, they're coming from some place where they're comparing their own ideas to something I don't even know about, and because that's been true for me. I've judged I've judged people myself. I've also seen black and white. I've seen this is bad and that is good. Those people are cool, those people are not. And all that was my own pain. Because everyone in their own perspective knows that they are beautiful in whatever way it is. Everyone is trying to express joy, trying to express happiness, be happy. And so, wow, when you can start to see that, like, oh, this beautiful motherfucker right there is gonna have a great day because, he is me. For me, that has been the most intoxicating feeling, is to see myself as other. Thank you for listening to me. That was one of my many shtick talks I could go on, but I've been missing open mics. So consider this the first one. Have a good day. Love you.